Hey guys, in this video I will be counting down the worst to best faces of Obi Wan Kenobi in all 4 Star Wars films that he's been in. I'll be basing them off of personality, being boring and not so boring and stuff like that. But I don't really want to waste time in this video, so let's start off with the worst worst character of Obi Wan Kenobi in whatever film. The worst face of Obi Wan Kenobi, in my opinion, is Obi Wan Kenobi from The Phantom Menace. I never really liked Obi Wan Kenobi from The Phantom Menace, nor I cared about him. He's a pretty boring character. He was poorly casted. He should have been kind of like Luke. And then eventually he succeeds. So, yeah. He's really boring. He doesn't talk that much. I don't find him interesting. He's kind of like a monk. And yeah, I don't know. His skills are pretty good, for his age, but to be honest with you, as a character, I didn't care for him, and he's boring. So, The Phantom Menace is the worst Obi-Wan Kenobi, face, in my opinion. So let's go on to the second worst face. The second worst face of Obi-Wan Kenobi is Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars Attack of the Clones, the second film. He's not as bad in this film. I really like how he definitely talks a lot more than he did in The Phantom Menace. He's much more connectable. It seems like we care for him a little bit more. But yeah, the only reason this Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan is higher than Phantom Menace Obi-Wan is because he talks. Like, he's a normal person in this film. He's not just this guy that's always chill and boring and stuff. He's actually talkative and connectable. And I actually cared for him in this film. So yeah, Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan is way better just because he talks more and he has more personality. So yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi in Attack of the Clones, not bad. Not the best, obviously, but still a lot better than the Phantom Menace one. Now let's go on to the second best face of Obi-Wan Kenobi. The second best Obi-Wan Kenobi is Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, the third film. I really love Obi-Wan Kenobi in this film. He's really connectable. Once again, he talks a lot more. That's like his improvement. He keeps talking a lot more. But yeah, I love how he's much more friends with Anakin, unlike Attack of the Clones. And it's really nice to see him and Anakin bond. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the movie. Definitely fits in. And yeah, I like Obi-Wan Kenobi in this film. He's a great fighting warrior, and he's brave, and he's just amazing. I really like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Revenge of the Sith, and that's why he's my second favorite. So now let's go on to the best face of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which you already know. As you already know, my favorite face of Obi-Wan Kenobi is Obi-Wan Kenobi from the first Star Wars film, and now the fourth, A New Hope. This is his old face. Of the Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi. He talks a lot more in this film, which he improves every single film. It's very nice seeing him talk with Luke and showing him the ways of the Force. It's really touching and amazing. I know a lot of people may view him in this movie as boring, but I don't think he's boring at all. I think he's very wise and connectable. So yeah, he's just amazing in this film. He does get cut down by Darth Vader, sacrificing himself. Really crazy Star Wars moment, but really touching. When he does come back later in the film to help Luke, destroy the Death Star because he can talk to him and stuff like that. So yeah, this is easily my favorite face of Obi Wan Kenobi.